Welcome inside the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center for tonight's Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada Celebrity Alumni Classic. It's Team Tucker against Team McDonald on what is sure to be a fun night right here inside the Bayshore. Hello, my name is Adrian Musso, and I'll be the host for tonight's event. Yes, and what an event it is sure to be. The city of Owen Sound has been on full display all week, with celebrities of all kinds coming up to make their mark on the scenic city. There's been school events, there's been pancake breakfasts, and now it's time to see NHL alumni and celebrities from the area take each other on right here on the ice. And for that, I'll set it up to the guys that will be calling the game, JC Coots and Ken Williams.
Thanks very much, Adrian. Appreciate that. JC joined with Ken tonight, and we are very excited about this Hockey Day alumni game. There are so many huge Owen Sound Attack and Owen Sound Plater alumni who are here tonight. There are players who have been born and raised in the area who are a part of this, players who've had their careers at the university level, at the major pro level, and of course at the National Hockey League level are participating in tonight's game. And possibly the biggest name, if it's up for debate if he's the biggest name, but Bobby Ryan is here tonight, and I think a lot of fans are excited to see him.
I agree, JC. Anybody that's been an Attack fan, a season ticket holder, or just somebody that casually watches the game, to see Bobby Ryan come back here, a guy that was drafted number 2 overall behind Sidney Crosby, it's an exciting time to be back at the rink and see Bobby hit the ice.
Well, we're about to see the players hit the ice with the player introductions and the opening ceremonies. Let's throw it to PA announcer Fred Wallace.
Please welcome Wilbur MacArthur and Wilbur's sons, Greg MacArthur and Kevin MacArthur.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my...
And now, fans, please welcome to the ice surface our teams for tonight's game. They will have a 5-minute warm-up period, and then we will introduce them during our starting and opening ceremonies.
All right, we see the first team make their way onto the ice there. That is Team Tucker, of course, led by Toronto Maple Leaf great Darcy Tucker. Darcy drafted this team the other night. There was a special event here. Darcy Tucker, captain of one team, and the other captain will be Lanny McDonald of Team Red. And they are making their way on the ice. You see Lanny there, McDermott, Reed, Wendell Clark, who, much to the chagrin of my color commentator tonight, Ken, he will be playing defense, not forward.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see that. Let me tell you, when I got to see the lineup for Team McDonald, and Wendell's playing back on D. But, he has Andrew Ferentz back there. So, it's 2 NHL guys playing back on the blue line. But I guess any night Wendell's on the ice for me, JC, it's a good night. I'm a big Wendell Clark fan, and, who knows what we'll see from Wendell. But no matter what happens, it's all good.
We are in for a very good game here tonight. A lot of people would say that maybe they don't put a lot of effort into alumni games, but based on these rosters, I think both teams are going to be trying to win here tonight. There you see Andrew Ferentz, played a number of seasons in the National Hockey League. On defense, finished his career as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. Another attack right there, Nathan Parrott.
Yeah, an Owen Sound boy, Nathan Parrott, drafted in the NHL, played some time with the Leafs. I think played some local senior hockey as well, moved back into the area. And a lot of, if you had a chance to see the Owen Sound Attack win the 2011 championship, there's quite a few members on that team. Zweep, Hishin, who else we got? Andrew Shaw, Scott Stager. So that 2011 championship team is well represented here tonight.
It's another member of Team McDonald warming up. Darcy Tucker, the captain of Team White here tonight. As an Ottawa Senators fan, I am very familiar with Darcy Tucker, but not in a good way. I Well, we had great regular seasons against the Leafs. Not so much in the playoffs, mostly thanks to Darcy Tucker and his style of play, but I sure respect it, I'll say that.
Well, and your grief was my glory, JC.
That's right.
With me being a Maple Leafs fan.
Well, that man, he made some of those nights as a Senators fan a little bit easier. Bobby Ryan will never forget the tweet he sent out when he got traded from the Anaheim Ducks to the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa, I'm coming in hot.
That's right.
Had a number of amazing seasons with the Senators. Finished his season as a member of the Detroit Red Wings.
Yep. I apologize if I have some stats incorrect here, but I think 261 career NHL goals. So 866 games, drafted second overall. Was a great player, a great leader here in the city of Owen Sound for the attack back in the day. I think sits fourth all-time in points. So once again, I know we touched on it already, but it's great to see Bobby Ryan back on the ice here at the Bayshore Community Center.
Yeah, another amazing story of the hockey community, Bobby Ryan, and how his billet family took him in and everything he was going through as a young man to get him through that stage of his life and to become a member of the National Hockey League was an amazing story. So many stories get told on events like this on Hockey Day in Canada. This year, Owen Sound gets its chance finally to show the world, to show the country that they are a hockey town themselves, and a pretty darn good one.
That's 3 years in the making, I guess. Canceled 2 years. Here the third year, finally able to get it going. I haven't attended any events. I'm starting to get involved now tonight here, down at the park all day tomorrow. But I hear every event has been well attended, if not completely sold out.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is Lanny McDonald rocking the old school Jofa helmet here?
That does look like the old school Jofa. Probably, that helmet probably had some time out in Calgary. Where Lanny played for a few years. And who else was rocking a great helmet out there? Was it Ken Reed? Had a great helmet on earlier on there. I think he had the old school Jofa. I don't know if he still has it on or not, but it's. I'm sure it's about show tonight, but I'm sure it's also about a win. Do you think these teams would have a little something on the table in the dressing room? A little wager. What do you think they'd be wagering, JC?
Oh, I'm sure it's probably the bill at the Hartward after this, but
that's fair. That's probably fair to say that.
Well, the horn goes to conclude a very brief warm-up for both these teams, and now we will send it back over to Fred Wallace for introduction.
As part of Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, as the pucks are being picked up, we would like to thank Scotiabank, who believes that Canada's game should be for all Canadians. That's why Scotiabank has launched Hockey for All, their mission to make hockey more diverse, more inclusive, and more accessible for all players. To learn more about Scotiabank and how they're changing the game, visit scotiabank.com/hockey for all. And of course, tomorrow is a very big day in the city of Owen Sound. If you can't get to Harrison Park or to the Bayshore, be sure to tune in to Sportsnet tomorrow as Ron McLean hosts Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. Ron will first be live from the Scenic City Order of Good Cheer Rink. He will be at Harrison Park, and then here at the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center. It's a marathon showcasing all 7 Canadian NHL teams, with the broadcast headquarters being here. Fans, can we have a nice hand for Scotiabank and for Sportsnet for choosing Owen Sound for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada? At this time, we would like to make a special welcome to our Scotia skaters. Representing the Owen Sound Junior Attack and Boys Hockey, please welcome Gabe Dantis and Gavin Emons, our flag bearers from Boys Hockey. All right, Gabe, and thank you very much, Gavin. And please welcome, from the Owen Sound Ice Hawks program, from the girls program, please welcome Ainsley Smith. Ainsley, along with Gavin and Gabe, all give clear proof that hockey is for everyone. At this time, fans, we'd like to introduce the two coaching staffs for the games tonight. First of all, for Team Tucker, please welcome Cassie Campbell-Pasco and Brian O'Leary. And coaching for Team McDonald, Mike Fuda and Lanny McDonald. Now here are your starting lineups. First of all, for Team Tucker. Number 1, Sarah McGall. Number 4, Ken Reed. Number 5, Victoria Bach. Number 6, from Owen Sound, Tori Harshman. Number 7, Greg Schell. Number 8 for Team Tucker, Alan Heppel. Number 9 for Team Tucker, Bobby Ryan. Number 10, Ron McLean. Number 13 for Team Tucker, Anthony Stewart. Number 14, Steve Parson. Number 15 for Team Tucker, Andrew Shaw. Number 16 for Team Tucker is Darcy Tucker. Number 18, Joey Hishen. Number 21 for Team Tucker, Sean Reagan. Number 24 for Team Tucker, Dolly Meigs. Number 25 tonight for Team Tucker is Theo Reckham Peckham. Number 26 for Team Tucker is Zach Nastasiak. And number 31 for Team Tucker tonight, netminder Stefan Aber. Fans, that is Team Tucker. Let's have a nice welcome. Good luck to Team Tucker. Now here is the lineup for Team McDonald. Number 1, Jillian Moffat. Number 5, Ashley Lawrence. Number 8 for Team McDonald, Brian Kazarian. Number 9 for Team McDonald is Lanny McDonald. Number 10, Bill Burlington. Number 14 for Team McDonald is Blair Turnbull. Number 15 for Team McDonald, Lane McDermott. Number 16, Daniel Zweep. Number 17 for Team McDonald, the first draft pick in the draft on Wednesday night, Wendell Clark. Number 18 for Team McDonald, Brett McLean. Number 19, Miranda Lantz. Number 20, playing forward, Scott Stager. Number 21 for Team McDonald, Andrew Ferentz. Number 23 is a playing coach, elevated and traded at the draft and elevated from coaching to playing tonight. Number 23, Ivanka Osmak. Number 24 for Team McDonald, Jeff McDermott. Number 25 for Team McDonald, Jeff Reed. Number 26, Nathan Parrott. And number 31 for Team McDonald, Amanda Smith. Good luck to Team McDonald in their game against Team Tucker here tonight. Scotiabank is our title sponsor of Hockey Day in Canada, and prior to the official pregame ceremony, we'd like to invite Dr. Bob Severs, President of the Owen Sound Attack, and Sophia Miller, District Vice President, along with Rhonda White, Branch Manager from Owen Sound of Scotiabank, to make a very, very exciting announcement. Thank you for that exciting announcement. The announcement that was made last night. Bob, are you good? Check. Well, thank you, man. The Scotiabank, very excited to announce tonight that Scotiabank is now the official bank of your Owen Sound Attack. The Attack are excited to team up with such a great organization and to work together to grow the game in our community. On behalf of the Owen Sound Attack, thank you to Scotiabank. Thank you to Sophia, along with Rhonda and Dr. Bob. The roots of hockey in Owen Sound run very deep, and they've been shown all week long as we've been hosting Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. We move now to our official opening face-off tonight. On behalf of Bruce Power, local presenting sponsor of Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, please welcome Bruce Power President and CEO, Mike Renchek. On behalf of Scotiabank, the title sponsor for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, please welcome back Owen Sound Branch Manager, Rhonda White. The building that we are in tonight is the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center, named after one of Owen Sound's most prominent sporting figures, Hockey Hall of Fame netminder Harry Lumley. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the ice surface Harry Lumley's son, Harry Jr., Harry Lumley's daughter, Carrie O'Neill, and Harry Lumley's grandson, James Lumley. Please welcome the Lumley family. And inside of the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center is the J.D. MacArthur Arena. At this time, on behalf of J.D. MacArthur and the MacArthur family, please welcome J.D.'s daughter, Mary Catherine, and J.D.'s granddaughter, Kayla Roberts. For our ceremonial puck drop tonight, we would ask that the two team captains, Lanny McDonald and Darcy Tucker, please come forward for our ceremonial face-off tonight with the MacArthurs, the Lumleys, Bruce Power, and Scotiabank. Our thanks to team captains Lanny McDonald and Darcy Tucker. And fans, a big thank you to Mike Renchek from Bruce Power, to Rhonda White of Scotiabank, to the Lumley family, represented tonight by Harry Jr., Carrie, and James, and to the MacArthur family, Mary Catherine and Kayla, for participating in our opening face-off tonight. Fans, as they depart the ice, let's thank our sponsors and our supporters with the ceremonial face-off. Hockey is Canada's national winter sport. And at this time, fans, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps, and please sing along as we present O Canada tonight, presented by Paige Warner.
Okay.
Thank you, Paige. Thank you, fans. Thank you, Scotty. And thank you, Cubby. Fans, welcome to tonight's Celebrity Alumni game as part of Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada.
Set to go here for this alumni game between Team Tucker and Team McDonald. A little bit of microphone issues there during the ceremonies, but in Canada, if the microphone doesn't work, don't worry, the fans have your back when it comes to the national anthem, and they were amazing joining in on that singing here. It is a full house capacity crowd, standing room only in Owen Sound. Not sure the last time we had a house this full. Might have been back in that big OHL championship run. It's a big house.
It might have been, yeah. 3,200 fans that you can cram into the building here, but it's a full night. Going to be a great night. Two 25-minute periods, I believe, JC, tonight. So the fans are in for a great show here. A little bit of young, a little bit of old, some great NHL stars, some who have played very recent, as well as some local celebrities and local hockey stars here that played in Owen Sound. Going to be a great game.
And we are underway. We've got reporters that are roving around the building, including right on the benches here tonight. So we'll be getting lots of interaction with these players live in-game as it goes on. And right now it's McDermott, the Sauble Beach native, down the wing. Has that going. Theo Peckham plays it ahead there. Stewart got it up. Darcy Tucker looks back at that puck. Eventually gets back up to him, and he gives it to Bobby Ryan. Here's Bobby Ryan. There's a feed. Got that across for McDermott, and he just missed it.
He had a little bit of zip on that cross-ice feed there, that's for sure.
Now it's Blair Turnbull, gold medal winner for Team Canada, playing that ahead to Lanny McDonald, the captain and a coach here, and Lanny gets called offside.
Great to see Lanny McDonald out on the ice. We talked earlier about wearing the old bucket that he has out there. Looks like he has some hockey pants that he last wore in the league how many years ago. But it's nice to see him out on the ice there, taking the first shift.
And on the bench there with the gray helmet, that is Ivanka Osmak from Sportsnet. Initially, I think she was supposed to be a coach in this game, and then Fred announced during the pregame ceremony that she was upgraded to player, and so she is playing along with her Sportsnet co-host Ken Reed, who is on Team Tucker tonight.
Oh, happy to see Wendell up. He's up on right wing here.
Attack legend Joey Hishin takes that draw. Puck shot around the boards there. Wendell Clark skates in, looking for it, but nothing there. Back is Andrew Shaw now for Team Tucker. Shaw to Hishin. Hishin, he even backhands it. There's a shot on, and I think that stayed out. They continue to play on.
Nobody had their arms up in the air. I don't know if that was a save, if it was a post. I don't know what happened. The net got dislodged a little bit there, and right back down and they score.
Well, Amanda Smith looked great for Team McDonald, and then right back the other way. Team McDonald scores off that big save.
We'll see a replay here.
There is McLean going to the goal there. Brett McLean, the former Owen Sound attack member, also, well, born and raised in Owen Sound, spent a little bit of time with Phoenix and Winnipeg in the National Hockey League. Gets Team McDonald up 1-0. Here's Reed now. Puck through center. There's a chance there. Reed looking for it, and quick shot right on. I think that was Peckham in the slot there. They tried to block that one. That is Ashley Lawrence, Owen Sounder, grew up here, plays for the University of Guelph. Lawrence has it off the faceoff. It's stolen away there. Puck ahead now. McLean after it. Yes, that is Ron McLean, the host of Hockey Day in Canada, wearing number 10 for Team Tucker. Puck now held in at the line. That's Harshman. Shell now picks up that loose puck, walks in through the slot. Shell puts one right on, and Smith makes the save and covers up.
You mentioned Tori Harshman there, another Owen Sound, grew up in Owen Sound, played some minor hockey here at Owen Sound. Harshman, a business name here in Owen Sound, but had a great career playing for Robert Morris University and Adrian College. Good to see her back here at Owen Sound playing in front of her family and friends.
That latest scoring chance you saw there was Greg Shell. He is the NHL Youth Development, well, he's on the NHL Youth Development Advisory Board. So events like this, keeping the game in the hands of kids are a big deal for the National Hockey League, and it's great to see him here today. McDermott, that's Lane McDermott. Racing in quickly is McLean. He's got it now. Tries to play it out there. Went off his skate. Advantage here for Harshman. Now on the wing. Puck played in by Heppel. Back the other way. Peckham plays it for Heppel. Backhanded it right on the stick of Stager. Stager in now. Former attack member. Looks for help. He finds McDermott. McDermott has shot it. A nice save there by that's Stephanie Hebert in the net. Tucker tried to make a play there. It was picked up by Burlington. Lead pass there broken up by Parson. Parson, member of the Owen Sound Platters back in the late 80s. Puck goes out to center. Anthony Stewart saw that and he picked that pass off intended for Wendell. Anthony Stewart getting the return feed. Here's Stewart now. Stewart makes a nice move, but not able to finish there. And now here's McDermott down the wing. McDermott centering feed there, and that is deflected just wide.
Oh, Landy's saying that in, but looks like MacArthur's waving it off.
All right, let's head down to Spencer Byers, who is standing by with Wendell Clark.
Yeah, I'm getting hassled here by Mike Fuda, but I'm here with Wendell Clark. Wendell, what's it feel like to be here in Owen Sound?
Well, it's awesome. It's a full building. They're seeing a quick pace that will start to drop drastically in a hurry.
How you feeling right now, though?
I'm good, but the coach is double shifting me early. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you having a problem with Coach Fuda already?
I have a problem with Coach Fuda already.
Well, hopefully he starts giving you a little of that shifts, all right?
I do. I want to sit in the middle between the forwards and the defense.
Thank you so much, Wendell. Back up to you, JC.
Thank you, Spencer. Wendell Clark having a great time on the bench.
Wendell says he wants to be the grocery stick there, right? He's going to be the guy between the forwards and the defense. We're still having a bit of a microphone issue there. Sorry, everybody, if you can hear that in the background.
Lanny McDonald will take this draw.
Clean win there.
Back to Blair Turnbull, who will collect that in the neutral zone. Now it's turned back. Here comes Team Tucker. Hishin. Lead pass in there. That's a quick shot by Bobby Ryan. And a very nice save by Amanda Smith. Plays for the University of Waterloo.
Nice hard shot by Bobby Ryan there. Last shift, a nice hard cross-ice pass.
Joey Hishin to take the draw for Team Tucker. Team McDonald's got it. This is Turnbull. Puck ahead. Peckham will collect it there. Finds Shell, and nope, that one's stolen away by McLean, who comes in with it now. Kazarian just ran out of room there. Got it back. On the point for Turnbull. Across. Sweep. Shot that one in. There's a centering feed broken up by Hishin. He was quick on that. As Team Tucker moves it up fast. Shell now. He's got Bobby Ryan behind him. Drops it off for Bobby Ryan. Skates in. There's a centering feed. Sweep was looking for it, but he just missed. Peckham now out at center. Collects it there for, the giveaway now. McLean stole that back for Team McDonald. Ahead for Lance. Lance. McLean there. Couldn't quite find it as it was stolen away by Meggs, and now here comes Bobby Ryan down the wing. Bobby Ryan, a shot and a save made by Smith. Puck in behind the goal. Team McDonald getting some personnel changes. Long lead pass there from Blair Turnbull. Gets them out of their zone fast. Reed now. Oh, intended pass there. Broken up by Shaw. And back the other way. Here's a scoring chance. Shot off the post. Oh, that was Zach Nastrazaric, who just had the goaltender beat but didn't beat the post. Here's Wendell back the other way now for Team McDonald. Wendell centers one. And it looked like Peckham got tied up there. Oh, make that Reed got tied up in front of the goal.
Back and forth here.
Parson now. Yeah, they're really starting to play. Parsons' intended pass broken up. Back comes Team McDonald. This is Lawrence breaking into the net. Lawrence centered it there for Wendell, but he just missed it in his skates. Now it's Andrew Shaw coming back to slow things down for Team Tucker. Parson made a nice play off the boards there. Team Tucker on the move now with the captain down the wing. Here's Tucker looking, centered it, but nobody home. Shell picks it up. He'll fire it back in. Andrew Shaw showing that he's still got some skating ability, and at the side of the goal, Tucker misses. There's another chance, and that doesn't get through.
That was a great pass over to Darcy Tucker. I don't know how he missed banging that puck into the back of the net.
All right, Shaw at center, and you know what? We're going to go back to one of our reporters. Mark McKelvey is on one of the benches. Looks like he's on the Team Tucker bench. Mark?
All right, thank you very much, JC. We're down here on the bench, joined by a couple of guys who lit the lamp here many, many times at the Bayshore. Joey Hishin and Bobby Ryan. I'll get to you in a second, Bobby. Joey, you've been here quite often since your OHL playing days, but back here in a game action, full building. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, the fans in Owen Sound are incredible. They've always been incredible, and they support this organization so well. So cool to see everyone out for an event like this as well.
Bobby, for you, first time here in several years, a lot of fond memories, I'm sure. When you come into the building today and you're putting on your gear, does it kind of take you back in time?
It does, yeah. I've never sat on that side of the building before, so that was different, but it does. You know, I haven't been able to get back. I've been playing for so long, so this is just a special weekend for all of us, myself included.
All right, well, you got to bury one here. Looks like you had to run into a hot netminder.
She's got it going right now, but there's one coming under the bar here soon.
All right, enjoy it. Have some fun. We'll go back up to JC in the booth.
Thank you very much, Mark. I think Bobby Ryan may have just called a shot there. We'll wait and see.
I'm not too sure if I imagine Amanda Smith didn't hear that interview, but if she did, well, maybe we can warn her right now. Bobby Ryan's going bar down here in a couple of minutes.
Now Smith makes that save on the sharp angle attempt there. Team McDonald up 1-0. A lot of buzz going around about Team Tucker heading into this game and about their lineup that they may be dominating, but so far McDonald has proven to be the better of the two teams, although Tucker getting their share of scoring chances.
I agree. When I got a chance to see the lineup start, JC after the draft the other night, I thought, oh, Team Tucker, look at that lineup. This might not be a close game, but nope, Team McDonald having a great game so far, and the scoreboard shows that. 1-0.
Here's Bach with it now in behind the goal. Bach centered it there. Hishin, the intended target, didn't get through. And now this is Osmak. Ivanka Osmak got it over to McLean.
Thought maybe Ken Reed was going to take a penalty there.
McLean played it in. There's Ferentz with a feed. That went through everybody. That's a quick pass from Andrew Ferentz.
That looks like a wooden stick Andrew Ferentz is using out there.
That does look like a wooden stick.
For some folks out there, for some of the younger folks out there, they actually used to use wooden sticks in the game of hockey.
There's a scoring attempt at the side of the goal, and I think that stayed out.
She made a great save there. It's another great save by Amanda Smith.
Wow! I've not seen the standings for the University of Waterloo, but I'm guessing they're doing okay. Well, I've just been told they're in first place, so yes, I can tell why. It's Amanda Smith.
That's right. Yeah. For speaking of that, tomorrow afternoon, 2:30, the OUA women's game, Waterloo Warriors versus the Guelph Griffins.
That game, a virtual sellout here tonight. All the games associated with Hockey Day. Here's Turnbull now down the wing. Turnbull centered that. Nobody was home as Bobby Ryan picks it up, and he gets it up the ice. There's a chance for Theo Peckerman. He got it back. There's a quick shot, and wide it goes by Reagan. Sean Reagan, the coach of Waterloo, taking that shot on his goaltender there. And again, he's trying to get one past his own goalie. That ought to make for some interesting conversation to practice tomorrow morning. Reagan again tried to make a move now, but it's taken back by Team McDonald. McDermott over the wing. He got bumped there by Peckham. Oh, boy.
Peckham stands up, Jeff McDermott. And broke his stick. That's $300 out the window. And
back comes Team Tucker. Reagan going to try again to slip one past his goalie. Nope, it's Meggs now. Meggs, the assistant coach for that Waterloo team, playing with the head coach out there. But here's Blair Turnbull now to Wendell Clark. Back to McDermott. 3-on-1 shot. Scores! No, it's at the post! It was off the post! Oh, he can't believe it. McDermott heads back, and Bobby Ryan heads down for a chance, and he scores!
I got to clap for that one, JC. He called that about 2 minutes ago. A great backhand up under the bar. Beautiful goal.
The last guy saw/heard call his own goal was Owen Nolan in the All-Star game, but Bobby Ryan just did it. He said he was going bar down, and he did.
And I thought, he's had a couple of hard shots there. It's not too hard to tell the guys that have recently just left the NHL game. Because Ferentz, Ryan, a couple of them, great hard shots, hard passes, but that was a beautiful backhand.
I'm good.
Well, as a Sens fan, I got to call Bobby Ryan scoring a goal. I am good for the night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Play continues. As Shaw tried to get that, but it was broken up and stolen. Wendell Clark now making a move at center. There's a nice pass over to Reed. Reed breaks in, tried to get the shot off, went off a stick. Side of the goal. It's picked up by Team Tucker. Oh, that was a little bit of a misplay, and now Wendell has an opportunity. Wendell can't bury that one. Trying again. Nice save by McGall there, and we're going to head back onto the bench. Spencer Byers, joined by another special guest.
Now I'm with Lanny McDonald. Lanny, how are you feeling here being in Owen Sound?
You know what? It's awesome being here in Owen Sound. The team is now up 2-1. We're playing great. Abonka is owning it right now, so good things are happening.
I'm telling you right now. If they introduced another celebrity when he's up, okay, you're going to be barred from the bench. Okay?
We're all good.
See, I'm getting yelled at by Coach Fuda, guys. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, but Lanny, last question for you. Your team's up. You think you're going to win?
Absolutely. We didn't come here to lose. Look at this set of defense over here. Big, mean, strong, moving the puck. Goaltending's exceptional. We got them.
Back up to you, JC.
Thank you very much, Spencer. I'm not exactly sure how old Lanny is these days, but boy, he can still trash talk, and he's still terrifying. I would not want to be there with Lanny McDonald right now.
I hope the rest of the bench got the message there from Lanny. And if they, for some reason, end up losing this game, I don't want to be sitting in the dressing room.
No. Play continues. Team McDonald trying to get that third goal here so they don't get yelled at by Lanny. Not able to do it as Hishin's got it at center, but he lost control. Turn back now, McDermott over the line. Try to get it to Kazarian. Now in behind the goal. There's a centering feed that comes out, and that looks like a big save there.
No,
that was a goal. That did go in. That was
there.
a fast one.
Looks like who made that pass? McLean. I think McLean made the pass to Lane McDermott.
Lane McDermott pops out and picks up a goal.
Lane McDermott, a fourth-round pick of the Boston Bruins back in 2009. Sauble Beach resident, McDermott name, known in the NHL, and of course known here in Owen Sound. His family is part owner of the Owen Sound Attack.
So Team McDonald up 3-1 now on Team Tucker here. Again, we are not doing 3 traditional periods. We're doing 2 25-minute halves tonight. As Blair Turnbull comes down looking for Lance McDonald. Almost got in on the action, but back comes Team Tucker. Hishin. Harshman picks it up. Harshman kept it alive, but had it stolen away there. Now it's Lawrence over to Lance. Lance over the line, has some space, plays it back for Lawrence. Lawrence trying to get a shot off, does, and it's kicked out there. Lanny McDonald with it in the corner. Trying to get out for Stager. Stager has it. Stager looking for an option. Lance moving into position. She's there. Looks for an option. Can't get the shot off. Lawrence now in the corner. Plays it off the end boards. Stager. Corner attack. Not able to handle it as it's picked up by Team Tucker. Throw it ahead for Theo Peckham. Peckham over center. Peckham dropped it off for McLean. Ron McLean centering it there, and Peckham was looking for it but couldn't find it. Now it's Harshman picking up the puck up, and then it's stolen right there by Reed. Jeff Reed, member of the Owen Sound Grays from 87-89. Team McDonald again. Looking for an option. Finds Turnbull. Had it knocked off her stick. Reagan now, coach of the Waterloo University women's team. That puck fired around the boards. Nastasiuk. Let's go back down to the bench now. Mark McKelvey is standing by on Team Tucker's bench.
Right, I am with Team Tucker himself, Darcy Tucker. And Darcy, I was at the draft the other night. The sentiment coming out was, you guys were going to be a juggernaut, but here you are down a few. How's the feeling on the bench?
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? So it's early here. We got a little adversity. Joey Hishin keeps turning over the puck. I guess that's a whole career thing for him. We can't quite figure it out, but we'll talk amongst ourselves in between periods and figure it out.
Well, you still got lots of time, you're right, but we're going in the final 5 here. I mean, are we going to get a little more aggressive? Are we going to try and stretch the ice, or are you just going to go out there and play your style of game?
I guess we need to start stretching something, and maybe our bodies, but not the ice. Yeah, we're not playing so well, but we'll figure it out. We're a pretty good group here.
Well, I can tell you this, Wendell and Lanny over there are really talking some smack right now, so no surprise, but like you said, it's how you finish. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go back.
Thanks very much, Mark McKelvey. Darcy Tucker calling out Joey Hishin a little bit on the bench there.
That might not be the right person to call out here in Owen Sound. Once again, a 2011 OHL champion here. Assistant coach, previous assistant coach, assistant GM here for the Attack. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here's McLean now for Team McDonald. McLean walks in, gets a shot through, was blocked by Shell. McLean in behind the goal. Team McDonald looking for an option. Kazarian threw that across. Walking into it now, McLean went wide. Kazarian played it back there for McDermott behind the goal. McDermott on the point. Stepping in is Turnbull. Now it's picked up there and thrown cross ice to Heppel. Long pass there intended for Bobby Ryan. Lawrence got in front of him and blocked him. In behind the goal, Lawrence pokes it past Darcy Tucker. But it's stolen now by Shell. Over to Ryan. Bobby Ryan tried to get it back to Darcy Tucker, and it's broken up by Team McDonald. This is Blair Turnbull, the gold medal winner for Team Canada. Looks, finds an option, backhander, and nice save made by the goaltender, McGall. Tucker ahead for Bobby Ryan. Bobby Ryan looks, finds Darcy Tucker. Darcy Tucker scores! Shows that he's still got the hands. Nice. And as we learned earlier, he's still got the mouth on the bench. Darcy Tucker pulls his team within one.
Nice feed from Bobby Ryan there. You know who looked great earlier, just a couple minutes ago? Blair Turnbull. I mean, I think people that are coming to that women's professional game tomorrow are in for a treat. Blair Turnbull looks great out there. Member of Team Scotiabank. Yeah, if you have a ticket for tomorrow's game, everybody, you should be excited to be able to watch that game.
Blair, of course, a gold medalist in 22, a silver medal in 2018 at the Winter Olympics, and a very, very bright future as a member of that international hockey community. Bobby Ryan now. Ooh, tried to make a move there, had it broken up, but Meggs has it now. Meggs lost it, got stolen back by Team McDonald. They gain the zone. McDermott over the line now. He's got Ferentz with him. McDermott's shot is kicked out. There's another shot right on post for Andrew Ferentz. He centers it, and McGall sees it and is able to kick it ahead.
Oh, Darcy Tucker just misses the stretch pass there.
Ferentz now out to McDermott. Tried to get to Wendell Clark, but Theo Peckham led that all the way at center. Reed now again trying to send Wendell, but it's McDermott. McDermott a shot. Save made by McGall. Anthony Stewart. Oh, that's picked out of the air by Stager, but
Stager.
Andrew Shaw quick to pick it up. Unfortunately for him, it looked like Hishin was a step offside.
Great hand-eye coordination there by Scott Stager, a guy who spent all of his life playing net and today is playing forward.
He's a member of the Attack from 2007 through 2012.
Minute 33 left here in the first period.
Pass for Shell. Had it in his feet. Played it ahead. Puck in the corner now for Hishin. Goes back on the point. There's a shot steered into the corner by Smith. Hishin again. Ended up finding Shaw in the back door. Hishin played it off. Puck goes behind the goal. Quickly jumping on it is Nathan Parrott. Out to center. Kazarian up for McDermott. Kazarian gets it back. But 40 seconds to go here. As Team Tucker wants to get another scoring chance in, and they will. Hishin, long lead pass there. He's going to center it. Here's a chance. Andrew Shaw went to the backhand and ran out of the room. Here's another chance as the puck thrown across. Heppel there. Ref says it's in. They keep the puck alive with 16 seconds left. Now Shaw for Hishin. Shaw gets the return feed. Shaw, top of the slot. Wow, laser beam.
That was a great shot with 9 seconds left. That's a guy who's just a few years removed from the NHL, and looks like he still has that shot.
Spent time in Owen Sound in 2010 and 2011 as a member of the Attack. Wow.
I think the biggest question tonight, if somebody has a chance to interview Andrew Shaw, is that 2011 championship game, Game 7. Jared Maiden scores the overtime goal, and I think the third person across the ice to celebrate that was Andrew Shaw, who was in street clothes that night, and somehow I think was the third. So if somebody has a chance to ask Andrew Shaw how quick he was across the ice, I'd like to know.
And the horn goes to end the first half here of this game between Team McDonald and Team Tucker. We are going to go back down to Spencer Byers on the bench.
With Andrew Ferentz. Andrew, JC and Ken mentioned earlier that you're losing the stick. What made the choice with the wooden stick?
No, but that's the secret. You gotta feel it. Feel that.
Oh, it's real light.
Hey, yeah, no, it's a new version of the wood. it just looks old school, but it's totally new school. Yeah.
When you confused them upstairs, they thought you were going old school, like Lanny McDonald and Wendell Clark out here. But what have you made so far tonight here in Owen Sound?
It's fantastic. I mean, this is my 3rd hockey day. We're in Swift Current and Yellowknife, and now here. It's just awesome. Like, it's such a great weekend. It's packed, fun events and games. The high school games today were incredible. Like, the atmosphere was so cool, and I got to go down and see the kids in the dressing room. They were so excited to play. And I guess that's what I was looking most forward to, and it really lived up to it because it's just such a great atmosphere.
By the way, I'm loving the helmet. It looks like a 2011 Boston Bruins helmet. I happen to be a Boston Bruins fan, so it was an amazing helmet to see that little sticker on the back, that little decal. But before I let you go, do you expect to win here tonight? Up 3-2 going into the intermission.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, we got Lanny McDonald on our team. Like, what else do we need?
What else do you need? Thank you so much, Andrew. Back. We're now quickly going to go to break, and we'll be right back here to JC and Ken after this.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
The One TV free preview is back, and viewers are loving it. Start strong with workouts designed to motivate you. Then reward yourself with our lineup of great entertainment. January is a one-for-all, free-for-all month. One TV, free preview on now.
It's about sharing and caring. It's about doing and belonging. It's about living life to its fullest. And it's about laughing out loud. We are L'Arche Canada, and we're about witnessing and sharing the gifts of all people. Learn more about us today.
Lovely viewers, it's your host of On the Couch, Antoine El Hashim, reminding you to tune in for every episode of Season 9 of the longest running and most loved local queer talk show on Rogers TV. Check it out.
Welcome back inside the Bayshore. I'm standing beside Brian Kazarian, a former player of the Owen Sound Attack. Brian, how does it feel to be in front of this packed house at the Bayshore tonight?
Oh, it's amazing. It's been a long time since I've been able to play in my hometown again at the Bayshore, and yeah, it's a great feeling to see everyone out here tonight.
As an Owen Sound right yourself, how does it feel to know that everybody's watching? The whole country is going to be watching Harrison Park and at the Bayshore tomorrow for Hockey Day in Canada. What's it mean to the city?
Just everyone in Owen Sound's been a great hockey fan, and all week long I've been getting phone calls about the game and stuff, and the support has been great, and same with every other hockey game that happens in Owen Sound. Owen Sound always supports them really well.
Now, what are you up to these days? The folks at home are wondering.
I help coach my daughter's U7 lacrosse team and help out with the hockey team a little bit, and basically at the arena 4 nights a week with them, and keeps us busy and on our toes.
That's awesome. Now, what might be one of your favorite memories from playing with the Attack?
I guess being drafted with Chris Menard, a guy I grew up playing with, and obviously Curtis Sanford being on the team as well, and it's just a great experience to start off your OHL career.
Yeah, that's pretty fun to play with some of your former friends. Now it's tied 3-3. Serious question here. Mike Feuda just walked by. He asked me about ice time. You not getting enough of it or getting a little bit too much?
Oh, I think I'm doing just fine. Legs are feeling a little jello-y. I haven't been on the ice for 3 years, so just trying to help out as best I can.
Awesome. Thanks for this, Brian.
Right on. Thank you.
I think Andrew Shaw is here for the next interview. Yeah, right here, Andrew. Oh, let's go both at the same time. Yeah. Joey Ishin and Andrew Shaw right here. Guys, it looked like you guys were on a mission to tie that game up late there. Was that the plan?
Yeah, that was the game plan. You know, we didn't want to go into the intermission down a goal, so now we're tied. We've got to start a little better here and get things going.
Now, you guys were both a part of the championship team, and now you see the packed house tonight. Does it bring back old memories?
Yeah, absolutely. I said to Shawzy when they were announcing our names, it kind of gets the juices flowing a little bit again, almost like you want to play again. But obviously, we're both past that and moved on in our lives, and obviously having a great time with what we're doing. But yeah, for sure, to see a packed house in Owen Sound, these fans are absolutely incredible. They always have been. So it's a pleasure to be back here.
Now, Andrew, this is your first time back in a while. How does it feel to be back?
Pretty good. You know, running down memory lane. This is where I feel my hockey career started. You know, I got the opportunity to played with some great players. We played hard, we competed, and you know, we surprised everybody by winning the OHL.
Now, in that Game 7, you weren't playing in it, and Ken Williams wants to know, you might have been the first person in the pile after the goal was scored. Where were you, and how'd you run onto the ice?
Oh, I was in the hallway waiting for it. I knew the boys were going to pull it out. You know, I got a 2-game suspension, but you know, the boys they dug deep. They gave that extra effort and came out with a big win.
That's awesome. What are you guys up to now? Joey, you were coaching with the Attack, and then you took an opportunity with Adam Oates. Tell the fans at home what's up with Joey Hishin.
Yeah, working for Oatesy, it's been incredible. Very busy. He's got a ton of clients, so doing whatever I possibly can to help him. So it's been a ton of fun, and I got a little guy, a 2-year-old, and another one on the way here in March. So it's definitely getting busy, but it's a lot of fun.
Congratulations on the baby.
Me, stay-at-home dad, man. I help raising the kids, making sure they're eating, sleeping, just kind of enjoying that moment with them. You know, they're young, they grow so fast. So to be there, to be a part of it every day, it's a blessing.
That's awesome. Now 3-3 tie. Are you guys going to pull out the win?
Absolutely. I'm not leaving this rink without the 2 points.
Bobby Ryan called you out. He said that you weren't playing the best, so you taking that personally?
Yeah, I do. He's right, too. I need to be a lot better. Tux was yelling at me, too. I guess I'm turning the puck over too much, and that's probably why my career was so short.
That's awesome. Thanks for this, guys. Enjoy the rest of the night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Joey Hishin, Andrew Shaw, 2011 OHL Cup champions, and Andrew Shaw, Stanley Cup champion. We'll send it upstairs to JC and to Ken.
Thanks very much, Adrian. And yes, two men there that were a part of big moments in Owen Sound Attack franchise history, Andrew Shaw and Joey Hishin. And Ken, we solved the mystery from where the heck did Shaw come from?
I got my answer. I was saying to JC there, I said, if anybody has a chance to ask one question of Andrew Shaw, I was at that Game 7 when the Attack won in 2011 and Jared Badens tucked that puck into the back of the net. And it's like yesterday. Andrew Shaw, dress pants, street shoes, and somehow he was across. I think he was the third person in the pile. I have no idea where well, now I know where he came from. He came from the hallway, and I think he was 2 seconds across that ice. And like I say, I was 12 years ago, but it seems like yesterday. So mystery solved. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, easily one of the biggest moments in Owen Sound history, not just for the team, but for the town. That was a huge moment and really cemented what a great hockey town that Owen Sound is. And finally, they get recognized with this event, Hockey Day in Canada, which tomorrow is going to be the big day. On the Saturday here, a lot of activities will be happening down at Harrison Park. There'll be activities happening here at the arena, too. Ken, you mentioned earlier that university game tomorrow is going to be big, and the professional women's game tomorrow. Very exciting for young female players who have for years wondered, where do I get to go after I age out of minor hockey? Now there's a place.
Now, I agree, JC. You know what? Owen Sound hockey, Owen Sound girls hockey is big here. They've been a big part of this Hockey Day in Canada week of festivities, and I think the organizers, they got it right, bringing this professional game to town tomorrow and bringing two top-tier women's university hockey teams. Once again, if you have tickets for those games, you are in for a treat. We've had a chance to see a player or two out here tonight, and you know, Amanda Kessel coming to town, Nurse coming to town. Like these are players that are on a professional tour, have won world championships, Olympic gold medals, Olympic silver medals. It is great for Owen Sound. It's great for women's hockey, and it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow in Owen Sound.
Yes, that will be just a small part of a huge day of hockey and celebrations that are happening here. Let's move back to the game that's happening tonight. We're getting set for the second half. We normally wouldn't say second half in hockey, but because it's an alumni game tonight, we're doing two 25-minute halves. We're all tied up at 3. You heard Joey Hishin and Andrew Shaw there saying that they didn't come here to leave without getting 2 points tonight. So obviously they're fired up. What about Team McDonald? Do they have a chance of squeaking out a victory here tonight?
Well, you know what? I don't know what the conversation will be like in the dressing room right now, JC, but we had a chance to hear the interview with Lanny on the bench, and I'm sure he has a little bit more to say in the dressing room there, and they're looking to pull out a win here tonight for sure. And I got to go, you know what? I'm calling Wendell Clark with the game winner tonight.
Okay. A very bold prediction for the game winner from Ken Williams here tonight.
I got a 1 in 34 chance of getting that right.
I'll say Joey Hishin then, so he can get his redemption for getting yelled at by Darcy Tucker. We are going to take a break. We will be back with more of the alumni game from Owen Sound. You're watching Rogers TV.
Join us for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada.
Come celebrate the roots of our game and the stories that bring it to life. It starts with the Scotiabank Showcase before all 7 Canadian teams hit the ice. It's Lightning, Flames,
Scores! Milan Lucic!
Leafs, Habs,
Forever Rivals,
Jets, Sens.
What a play!
And Oilers, Canucks.
McDavid scores!
Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada from Owen Sound, January 21st on Sportsnet.
Piper Post here with me for Knights. Tune in on Fridays at 5 to watch Knights hockey. Alessandro Supino here with Knights hockey. Tune in to Rogers TV 5 o'clock on Friday for the game.
Don't forget to tune in to Grey County Life at Home next week on Rogers.
We'll be getting more information from the Blue Water Association for Lifelong Learning.
Welcome back inside the Bayshore. Ringside. It's been a great contest between Team Tucker and Team McDonald. Tied at 3 after 1 period. Only 2 periods tonight, another 25 minutes to go. Send it up to JC and Ken for the call.
Thanks very much, Adrian. Yes, we are getting ready for the second half here. We saw 3 goals scored by each team in the first period. We saw some really nice goaltending efforts at both ends of the ice, but the teams will change goaltenders as we head into the second period. We'll see some more very talented university goaltenders take things over. What are your expectations, though, for the offense in this period?
I think things are going to open up a little bit. I think, we noticed things were a little bit slow there at the start of the first period, and then things started picking up, right? We had a couple of nice rushes up and down the ice, a couple nice passes. A couple of the guys are zipping the puck hard across the ice, making some hard passes, and I think once everybody starts getting their timing, we might see a few goals go in here in the second period.
Yeah, you saw a few flashes of that talent in some of those veteran NHLers come out. They were playing down a little bit, but they definitely still have the game. Even Darcy Tucker and Wendell Clark, man, those guys have not really lost much of a step.
No, I agree. And I think, everybody's trying to keep everybody involved in the game. But really, I think those guys, Hishin, Ryan, Peckham, Clark, Tucker, all those guys that have played pro hockey, there's a few competitive bones in their body, and I think they do. They want to leave with a win.
Yeah.
Like Hishin said, I don't know if there's an alumni tour, but somebody's getting 2 points tonight. So
that's right. These guys, they grew up here. They were kids in this community. They had made many friendships, many relationships forged through their billet family. So yes, it's been a homecoming for a lot of these players tonight, which has been great. The officials, Kevin MacArthur and Greg MacArthur as well, are locals.
Yeah, that is a great thing to do tonight, right? All 3 officials tonight. We got a father and 2 sons, right? Wilbur out there with his boys, Greg and Kevin. Of course, Kevin you see on a regular basis here doing the lines in the OHL games. And, they're a mainstay here. You see them all the time doing minor hockey here. I'm sure they go out and about and do some junior C games. But what a great thing for the organizers to do and have that family out on the ice tonight officiating this game.
Hockey's always been big in Owen Sound, Ken, and I know you're a big part of the hockey system here and of minor hockey. What does just having this event, having Hockey Day in Canada, having the national spotlight put onto Owen Sound, what does that mean for kids that might be picking up a stick for the first time in Timbits this season?
Well, yes, it's a chance for them to see, and I think you touched on it a little bit. It's not only about boys hockey, right? It's about girls hockey. It's about officiating. It's about even broadcasters, sportscasters, right? And community involvement. So I think everybody's going to have a chance to see this on television. Rogers Local, Sportsnet tomorrow, and I think local minor hockey systems will see a little boost in registration in the next couple of years here. Because kids want to get out. They see this. They want to be part of this.
All right, we're going to send it back down to Mark McKelvey, who is standing by at ringside.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm standing by here with one of our officials tonight. And as Ron McLean put it the other day, it's pretty easy when you yell at one official, yell into all of them. The MacArthur family, Kevin, how much fun has this been so far?
Awesome. This whole week I've been a part of lots of events. I've been at the rink now 4 nights in a row, and now I get tonight with my brother and my dad skate out here, officiate the game with these guys. It's a memory of the rest of my lifetime.
Well, so far, Kev, you haven't had to call anything, so I'm wondering, just to say you did something, are you going to call a penalty here in the next period?
Well, Ken Reed, we were talking last night. He's looking for a penalty shot, but I told him I'd give him a penalty shot, but then he's going to the box for diving too. So we'll see what happens here in the last period to make things interesting for the fans.
All right, well, we got a good game. It's 3-3. I think we're going to have a pretty exciting finish. Enjoy the rest of this moment. Enjoy Hockey Day in Canada.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mark.
All right, let's go back up to JC and Ken. We're getting set for the second period. The final period, I should point out, Team McDonald has added a new assistant coach. Mike Fuda brought his dad on the bench here for the next period, going to help him out.
All right, we've got the coaching staff out. We're just waiting for the players to make their way from the dressing rooms back onto the ice here at the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center. And I believe Mark just announced that was Mike Fuda's
dad.
Mike Fuda's dad is on the bench right now.
It's great. I know the joke's getting old, but I wouldn't be surprised if Team McDonald's still in there because Lanny's still talking. Lanny's still going over a couple of things, and letting them know how it's going to be.
The thumbs up. Yes, it's been a great game so far. The fans definitely enjoying it. A lot of new faces I've seen in the arena here tonight. A lot of fans that maybe not have had the opportunity to be here in the last few years with everything that has gone on, maybe getting out tonight for the first time in a number of years. And What an event this is to be a part of, this alumni game, this Hockey Day in Canada celebration.
You know what I love? I love seeing all the jerseys in the stands. Right, people have really taken to this Hockey Day in Canada, and there are a lot of jerseys in the stands. That's great to see. Young, old, everybody has their hockey jersey on.
I saw a couple wearing matching retro Pittsburgh Penguin jerseys earlier today, which, of course, if you are a trivia buff, you know that the first goaltender in Pittsburgh Penguins history came from Owen Sound.
Les Binkley.
Les Binkley. They were both wearing Les Binkley jerseys. I understand that he was at the Heartwood Hall last night participating in a podcast for Sportsnet.
I believe, yes, and 32 Thoughts podcast, Elliot Friedman and Jeff Merrick. I didn't have a chance to attend that podcast. Certainly have a lot of friends who did that. And hands down, every one of them says Les Binkley stole the show.
Yes, he did. I heard that as well. I was going to say, I'm told that if you're looking for a goaltender that's got a sense of humor, Les Binkley has one.
88 years of age.
88.
And stole the show. And apparently he was telling some great stories. And like you said, JC, just a fantastic sense of humor.
I'm not sure what kept him out of the game tonight, but Les, I'm sure, is in the stands.
Maybe that's why they had to call up Steffi Bear. Steffi Bear's playing net here. In net down to our right is a local guy who knows Steph, away from the rink. Plays a lot of goal in the men's league here. Used to play some slow pitch, and but maybe he's taking Les's spot tonight.
Steffi Bear in for Team Tucker for this second half. And at the opposite end, there you see Jillian Moffat warming up. She played minor hockey here in Owen Sound and also went on to play NCAA in the States, and last season, I believe, was playing Division I in Sweden as a goaltender.
Wow.
So Jillian Moffat has she saw the performance from Amanda Smith in the first half, so she knows that it's a high bar right now.
Both of these goalies, they have some pressure here on them in the second period, that's for sure.
Tucker and Clark, and Tucker wins the draw.
And Bobby Ryan rips it over to Stewart. Hard pass again.
There's Bobby Ryan. Got it back. Meggs over the line. Stolen away there. Ryan picks it right back up in front of the goal, but the defender out front tied him up. That was Turnbull. Ryan has it back. Ryan got it in the slot, but
that's twice Tucker's missed an easy tap in there on the far post.
Tucker might be getting chirped by his teammates. Here's a chance. Great save made. And it's the rebound poked in. Darcy Tucker goes over and says, congratulations.
Dolly Meggs, the puck was just sitting there just off the goal line. Easy tap in.
Dolly Meggs, the assistant coach for University of Waterloo, gets Team Tucker out front for the first time this game.
Lanny right back out there to answer for Team McDonald.
Lance wins the face-off, but Andrew Shaw played it back off the draw. Hishin now. Hishin bumped there by Lawrence. Now Hishin gets ahead. Shell back to Hishin. Hishin being watched there by Ferentz. Dropped it off. There's a quick shot. That's right on, and Moffat makes the save. Zach Nastasiuk out there. Played for the Attack from 2011 to 2015. Been the recipient of some good passes from Joey Hishin already tonight. Shell trying to get that one through. It's broken up by Lawrence. Now it's Shaw playing it down low. Andrew Shaw gets the return feed. Shaw now out to Shell. Missed it. And the linesman says it's good as Heppel had some trouble with it now. And here's a chance for Shell breaking in. Shell tried to get the return feed back, but Turnbull was there. Hishin fires that one around the boards. In behind the goal, there's a chance out front. Turnbull broke that up again. Now Turnbull gets the feed from Lance, and Turnbull's away. Here's Turnbull down the wing, and scores! Blair Turnbull!
Steph there. Turnbull sneaks one through Steph's 5-hole there, and I guess there's no shame in being scored on by a Olympic gold medalist.
None at all. Beautiful goal by Blair Turnbull. Shows her a little bit of her speed and shows the hands at the end to finish that goal.
Al Heppel didn't even bother. He didn't even bother to pivot there and chase her.
So Team McDonald ties things up at 4 as play continues. Goals might be coming fast now. There's a chance at the side of the goal. They jam away at it, and that's kept out by Hebert. Team Tucker trying to get this puck down the ice. They do. That's going to be an icing call, though. That'll bring things all the way back.
That might be the first icing tonight.
I think that is the first icing. I wasn't expecting icings, and I wasn't expecting penalties, but we might see some.
Yet to have a penalty. I don't know. Hopefully, yeah. If I see Nathan Parrott and who am I trying to think of here? And Peckham.
Wait a second.
Oh,
whoa, whoa!
Did somebody
a
say
hooking
shut
call? What? We have a hooking call here.
Oh, they send the local Brian Kazarian to the penalty box.
So Brian Kazarian from Team McDonald heads off 2 for the hook. We'll see if we can pick it up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The stick was up in Tori's hands there.
All right. Team Tucker goes to work on the power play. Wendell on the point. Got it over for Stewart. Stewart fed it through center. McDermott tipped it, but Stewart pops back in. Stewart now to Lawrence. Shot. Save made. There's a rebound. Moffat tried to grab it, and it goes in the corner. Now, McLean, he played it back. Carson, cross on the point. Looking for it there, that's Harshman. There's a Chenery fed out front. Nothing there for Reagan, who was looking for a goal. Team McDonald gets it out to center, and now McDermott, short-handed, shot goes wide. There's another chance, and Hebert has to be sharp on that one. We're going to send things back down to Spencer on the bench. He's on the Team Tucker bench.
Thank you so much, JC. I'm with Zach Nastasiuk, former captain of the Owen Sound attack. Zach, what's it like being back here in Owen Sound?
Yeah, it's great. I came up to see the billets today, and then obviously seeing everyone else here. Some familiar faces too, and old fans, but it's great to be back in the Bayshore. My favorite rink, so it's a lot of fun.
You had a lot of success here at the Bayshore, not only wearing the C, but also being a leader on and off the ice. You know, what do you think your team needs to be able to win this game today?
Stick on the ice, go to the net. We're playing pretty well. It's a tight game, obviously, 4-4, but just got to capitalize on our chances. I think I need to play a little bit better, so we'll see what happens here last 18.
Maybe you got to pull off some Shaw moves here and dig out a couple players, eh?
Yeah, no, he's pretty unreal, right? So it makes the game easy for me, so I'm just having fun, and it's a good time.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Zach. Going back up to you, JC.
Thanks very much. Zach Nastasiuk back in town as Team Tucker has had their power play expire. Team McDonald now back to full strength, but Tucker still working the perimeter here, trying to get a goal, and they do! Victoria Bach!
What a soft pass from Darcy Tucker down below the goal line. That's a great pass and a nice little tap in.
Victoria Bach will be playing in that professional women's game tomorrow, but she gets herself a goal here, set up by another former professional in Darcy Tucker.
I don't know if they had sauce passes back when Darcy Tucker played in the NHL, but whether they did or not, that was a fantastic pass.
That might be a recent skill he's learned in the last couple of years. Team Tucker up 5-4 now as play continues. Remember, there won't be a third period. We're going to decide everything right here. Puck shot it through the crease. Meg's in to get it. Associate coach with U Waterloo. Trying to break away with it there was Ferentz, but
I think they're double shifting Bobby Ryan right now.
Lance holds it in, or at least protects it there for Team McDonald. Lawrence now. Doesn't get through. Team Tucker brings it back up. Lead pass intended for Ryan, broken up by Andrew Ferentz, and the two of them with smiles on their faces as they bump into each other. There's no way Andrew Ferentz is going to let Bobby Ryan get a break. Now here's a chance for Andrew Ferentz, and he scores! Oh, Bobby wasn't watching him.
No, Bobby lost his man there. He's looking back at Ferentz, but off to the bench. Probably going to hear from Darcy Tucker.
No doubt about it. Andrew Ferentz ties this one at 5. Pick it up on the replay. Zings it right in, just on the inside of the post. And off the faceoff, Andrew Shaw right away jumps up to the play. Shaw looking for some help, finds Heppel on the point. Heppel's shot went off a skate out front. Andrew Shaw picks it up. Shaw plays it down low. He's racing in with it, and a chance there, Shaw.
Sweep probably could have handed Sweep a hook there.
Now McLean for Team McDonald. He'll center that one. There's a feed through. McLean pops out of the hole in the ice, looking for a loose puck. Couldn't find one. Shaw lead pass. He's got it. Shaw breaking in. He's got to try to make a move, and he couldn't make a move there. Shaw again. Gets the pass through to Stewart. On the doorstep. Save is made by Moffat. Oh, had to be sharp with Sean Reagan right there.
Great save. I want to touch on Bill Burlington there. Bill Burlington made a great pass there at the other end of the ice to our right 30 seconds ago or so. Bill Burlington played for the 1970 Owen Sound Grays. 1970 Owen Sound Grays, and he's out on the ice here tonight playing this alumni game. Incredible.
He might be, I'm not going to say the oldest player out there tonight, but he's close. I think he's close. Also went on to have a career at Boston University playing NCAA. And an offside there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, apparently we are still calling offsides in this game. Let's, while we get things set back here, let's head back down to Mark McKelvey on the bench.
All right, thank you very much, JC. I'm joined by Mike Fuda. Mike, intense game we got going here. 5-5 battle. Your team, no quitting in this group, and a lot of barking going on. Everybody's into it.
It's a very competitive game. I had to talk to our ladies have been absolutely outstanding. The goaltending has just been off the charts. You know, Reeder's trying to check Osmac. Had to have a word with him, send Sweep out for a bit. We're having a blast. The people here are amazing, and the media kind of screwed us in the first interview and the big guys when we were trying to get some lines together, but it's just been a blast, and it's been fun. It's been a good game.
Well, before I let you go, I just wanted to mention you have a special guest with you on the bench, your father.
Hey, it's they came up a lot. My daughters were born here. This is second home, and when my parents got here today, I just plucked them out of the crowd, and it's a dream for me to have my dad on the bench with me as well.
That's fantastic. Get it to the finish line. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's go back.
Thanks very much, Mark. And the Fuda family, very much a hockey family, and it's great to hear that they've grown up in Owen Sound, and Mike gets to have Dad on the bench with him. That's just awesome. Got a quick stop here with 13-18. Clock continuing to tick down in this game. 5-5, all tied up. Shot in the crowd, a very, very big crowd tonight. It is a capacity sellout crowd. This game sold out, I believe, in about half an hour, 40 minutes tops, when tickets went on sale.
This is a hot ticket for tonight. Social media, people posting, it seemed, every couple of minutes trying to get their hands on some tickets for tonight.
There's a loose puck that went into Moffat. Managed to keep it out. Shell played it back, but that's going to be carried out by Lance. Ahead on the wing for Lawrence now. Lawrence down the left wing, looking for some help. She's got Landy McDonald in the slot. Lawrence out to Ferentz to McDonald, and he couldn't quite get the handle on it. And now Andrew Ferentz comes back and steals the puck for Team McDonald. And there's the captain, Lanny himself. Oh, trying to set up Lawrence, just went under her stick. Anthony Stewart back from a member of the Florida Panthers, among other teams he played for. Joey Hishon now looking for a chance for Team Tucker. Hishon centered it and a save by Moffat. Got a piece of it. That was Harshman out front with that chance.
Anthony Stewart, a first-round pick there, as you mentioned, and I think both he and his brother, if not recently, are about to both have their numbers retired by the Kingston Frontenacs.
That is correct. I did see that recently, Anthony Stewart.
The Zweep chant from the crowd. That is fantastic.
Wendell Clark goes wide.
Could have been the game winner.
Now it's McLean to Clark, and he tipped that one off the end of his skate. Oh, loose pocket. Nothing but white jerseys around there to quickly corral it and take it to safety. Now it's Bach over the line. Bach tried to center or set up Reagan. Team McDonald now. They'll get it out to center. This is McLean. McLean makes a move for Wendell. Ooh, and an offside there. Wendell had just an extra move at the line. And we'll have to get a whistle and a stop.
Another great shot of the crowd there up on the big screen here, up in one of the private suites, having a great time tonight.
Wendell Clark, big smile on his face. Looks like he's totally miserable tonight. Such an amazing ambassador for the game. The guy just never quits. It seems like anytime there's a charity event or anything happening anywhere in Canada, Wendell, can you be here? No problem.
He is there. Yep.
No problem. Barrett got that one ahead for Bach. Bach looking for an option. Couldn't get it past Turnbull. Turnbull will pick it up now for Team McDonald. Turnbull, ooh, tried to thread the needle there, but didn't get that pass through.
Oh, nice.
There's a long pass intended for Parrott. He's in a foot race with Hishon now. Parrott, oh, he doesn't get there in time. And Bach with an opportunity set up there by Hishon. Let's go back to the bench. Spencer Byers standing by on Team Tucker's bench.
Hey guys, I'm here with Ken Reed, or as John Shannon calls you, Kenny Reed in my class. Ken, what's it like to be here in Owen Sound?
Hey Spencer, it's awesome. I love it. I'm from a small town, so where I'm from, this would be like a big city to me. And man, it's like Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. The whole week's like hockey Disneyland, so I absolutely love it.
A little bit of change of pace here. Instead of calling the highlights, you're going to be the highlight here tonight.
Hopefully you won't be in the highlights, because if I'm in the highlights, we're most likely getting scored upon. That's why I've limited my play so far this period to 8 seconds. We had a power play. My line was up. I made my play of the game, and I made Bobby Ryan take my shift. So there you go. It's unselfish. It's for the team.
Yeah, you got to be unselfish here on Hockey Day in Canada, Reed, but do you expect your team to be able to pull this one out?
There in a breakaway. Bobby Ryan on the breakaway. Ryan, oh, he gets a little too fancy. Can't finish it. There you go. There's play-by-play.
Do you think you're going to be able to win this one, Ken?
Oh, yeah, we'll be able to pull it off. Yeah, as long as we keep a shadow on Ivanka, we'll be fine.
Fair enough. Back up to you, JC.
Thanks very much, Spencer Byers, with Ken Reed there. I'm just going to say, based on the labored breathing that Ken Reed was going through, I think his conditioning isn't quite as high as the rest of his team.
Exactly, yeah. There is no double shifting tonight for Ken Reed. Somebody tonight looks like they're going to be $2,982 richer if they have the winning 50-50 ticket.
Always a good 50-50 at Owen Sound. Team McDonald in to take this draw in their own end. Barents to Lawrence, ahead for Lance now. Lance got some speed and got McDonald with her.
Lanny's driving the lane there, going to the net.
Puck broken up, and now it's Meggs back the other way. Ferentz has it for Team McDonald. Streaking away is Lawrence now down the wing. Here's Lawrence. McDonald going to the net. McDonald just wide of the goal. Great pass by Lawrence, but McDonald had a little bit of trouble. Puck shot all the way down the ice. Looks like we're going to have an icing call here And what a chance that was for Lanny McDonald.
That was a fantastic pass across the ice there, and Lanny got his stick on it, but just unfortunately a little wide there. Couldn't get it past Steffi Bear.
That's Ashley Lawrence from Owen Sound, University of Guelph player, to Lanny McDonald in the Stanley Cup champ from '89. Just misses on the far side.
Wendell's giving directions out there where he wants it. He's putting Osmac right there just outside the circle. Going to win the draw to her. And Steffi Bear going to... Oh, Steph.
Ivanka Osmac with the scoring chance on Steffi Bear. At center. Oh, this is broken up by McLean. McLean came to play tonight. He gets a shot on, and Hebert makes the save.
Five, 6 minutes left.
There's Ivanka Osmac, big smile on her face after getting that shot.
Good for her going out there. Oh, no, she's getting double shifted. She's out there. Wendell's going to set her up again here. He's backhand draw over to Osmac, shot at the net, and Steph. He doesn't want to take the loss tonight.
Here's Hishin down the wing. Hishin puts on the brakes, trying to find an option. Shaw. Stasiak, he got tied up there, and that's an opportunity for Team McDonald the other way now. McLean got Ferentz with him. McLean drives the net. McLean save made by Hebert.
Great save by Steph.
And now another potential big save coming. Puck stays out. Bouncing all over the Bayshore. Bounces pop out on that one. Nastasia for Hishin. Hishin in. Hishin centers it. Shaw. Whoa! Was that Wendell Clark with his old patented hook that gets uncalled? And back the other way is McDermott, who gets hauled down, and a save by Hebert. The refs let it go both ways.
Away. The whistle is away.
Oh, a fun plays there with these two teams. You can tell that they're having a lot of fun. I was going to say, I know the pain of Ken Reed and Ivanka Osmac. I've only ever played in one alumni game as a broadcaster before, and I got a pass from Steve Larmer in Peterborough, and I missed it because I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, Steve Larmer's passing to me, and it went right by me.
It went right by you.
Yeah. Another goal here for Team McDonald. They go up 6-5. And while we celebrate that goal, we'll head back to the bench. Mark McKelvey standing by.
All right, thank you very much, guys. I'm joined now by a player that's familiar to the Bayshore, but maybe not in this equipment. Scott Stager. Scott, was this always? Did you ever play out as a kid? Is this something post-career?
Never. Post-career. After I finished, never strapped the pads on again, and I love every second of it.
Well, you can really move out there. So, are you playing regularly? Because you're looking pretty good.
I'm trying. I play every Sunday night for 40-plus league. So I have fun because I'm not 40 yet. So
I saw you chasing down Hish out there. You got to watch him from the crease. What's it like trying to chase him down?
I know he was a little scared going in the corner with me, but hey, luckily it was an icing.
Well, this is awesome, and thanks so much for coming back. Quickly for you, though, coming back, being a part of this, how much of a thrill is it?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great time. I love seeing all the guys and meeting all the new ones I've never seen before, so it's awesome for the community.
All right, well, Scott, best of luck. You guys have the lead, 3.5 minutes to go, see if you can get it home.
Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll go back up to the booth.
Thanks very much, Mark. Scott Stager, member of the Attack from 2007 to 2012. Team McDonald trying to break up Team Tucker here, but Shell's got it on the point with a chance. Shell got it to center there, but now it's Ron McLean. He centers it. Nobody home. Anthony Stewart wanted to do something with it, but he had his stick stolen from him. Tucker just in offside here. Gives Team McDonald a chance to regroup. They get it ahead. Lanny looking for it. Just missed that one. Puck in front of the Tucker bench. And a whistle. Looks like offside, the call there.
I don't know what the call was there, but
Faceoff's going to come just outside Team Tucker's zone. 2:37 left to go, and at this point we have to wonder if Team Tucker is going to consider pulling the goaltender here at any point to try to even up this game.
I think both sides are very competitive here, and they're going to do anything they can to win this game.
Here is Darcy Tucker with it now, hoping to tie this up for his team. Puck on the point. Heppel is there. Heppel got it in the slot. Right there is Darcy Tucker.
Oh.
And no!
What a save.
He was absolutely stoned by Jillian Moffat. Darcy Tucker can't believe it. The whole building can't believe it. Darcy Tucker, this is all the time in the world. And the big glove hand of Moffat. Tucker has it again. Centered it there. Hishin just wide. Played there by Reed. Now it's picked up by Wendell Clark. Clark got it ahead for Parrott. Nathan Parrott over the line, dropped it off. Team McDonald trying to find an insurance goal. McLean had some trouble bumping with Tucker. McLean still has it. McLean tried to get it out in front, but nobody was home, and it's Team Tucker that's going to take it back. Tucker battles with Stager for it there. Stager got it across to Parrott. Now it's McLean at center.
That's Bobby Ryan out there.
Here's Tucker. Bobby Ryan is there. Back to Tucker. Oh, he missed that one. He had a wide open net, and he missed it by a good 10 feet.
Bobby Ryan should have just put that puck in the back of the net himself there.
Here's Clark now. Wendell Clark, the legend. Got it over to Andrew Ferentz. Ferentz now. Holds, plays it down behind the net for Wendell. In the corner for Andrew Ferentz. Blair Turnbull now. Broken up there. Bobby Ryan, he's got it. Looking for help, he's got Joey Hishin. Joey Hishin now looking for the equalizer. Save made by Moffat. Looks like she got a piece of it. Breaking in now. Tucker gets it back to the point. Clock ticking down. 32 seconds remaining as Shell has it. Shell tried to center Fu, and that was Andrew Ferentz there. That's a tough guy to get a puck past. Now it's Joey Hishin down the wing. Hishin's got some speed. He talked a big game earlier, tried to get it back to Shaw. Joey Hishin again. 14 seconds now. Team Tucker trying to tie this. Bobby Ryan on the point for Shell. Puck kept alive. Shaw, shot, save Moffat. Puck still out, and that is going to do it. As the buzzer goes,
that's a game saver.
Team
right there.
McDonald holds on the strength of some awesome goaltending from Jillian Moffat in that second half, and they get the 6-5 victory.
Give me a sec.
What a game we just saw here. We saw flashes at the end of talent, passes, puck handling that these guys would do like it was nothing in the National Hockey League, and we got to see it here this afternoon. And not only did we get to see some players who have had many, many years to shine in the spotlight, we got to see some future players today, and especially some amazing women players that are going to be showcased here tomorrow in that professional women's game and in the university game. Members of both University of Waterloo and University of Guelph played in this game, and they were fantastic.
Exactly. I think goaltending was the difference here. Goaltending was the difference, and look at the saves made there, especially at the end of the game there. Jillian Moffat made a couple of great saves. Darcy Tucker couldn't hit a wide open net a couple of times. And yeah, what a great game. The girls, the university girls, the professional girls, the ex-NHLers, the locals. What a great game for all the fans here in the stands. You know what? I think if there's a scout in the stands here, would you not give Bobby Ryan maybe an opportunity? I mean, he was moving out there tonight. Some hard passes, some great shots. Why wouldn't you give him an opportunity?
Well, there's a few of these players tonight that probably could get offers if they wanted them to keep playing. But I think they're probably happy in retirement and touring around and spreading hockey joy around Canada, which is a pretty cool thing for these guys to do. We are so honored to have them in our community and to be here for Hockey Day in Canada tomorrow. We are going to get ready now for the closing ceremonies of this game, and we'll send it to ice level for announcements from rink announcer Fred Wallace. Well, it looks like we're going to be holding for just a few moments on these closing ceremonies. We're getting both teams ready to go.
I think there's a one-time Ray McKelvey award being handed out tonight to the MVP of the game.
Ray McKelvey, a huge member of Owen Sound hockey history. We lost Ray earlier this year. And now we'll switch to Wallace, the PA announcer here at the...
At this time, we draw your attention to the red carpet and center ice. Fans, please welcome Scott McKelvey and Susan Tromenhauser, representing the family of Ray and Georgina McKelvey. Tonight, it's a great honor to celebrate the memory of Ray and Georgina by presenting the McKelvey Memorial MVP Award. This award will be presented tonight, and tonight only, to signify this special occasion and the people who make the game special. Our thanks to Lois Taylor at DC Taylor Jewelers for acquiring this trophy that Scott is going to present at this time. Congratulations to the player of the game in the Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada Celebrity Alumni Game, the winner of the McKelvey Memorial MVP Award with a goal and 4 points, Bobby Ryan. Congratulations, Bobby. Congratulations again to Bobby Ryan. And now, fans, we throw it down to Ray and Georgina's grandson. Please welcome Mark McKelvey at ice level with Bobby Ryan, our McKelvey Memorial MVP Award winner.
Thank you very much, Fred. We're all good, and I think by the end of the night, nobody's thinking about how this thing started, because just like Owen Sound, we get it to the finish line. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. And we're going to call in tonight's MVP, Bobby Ryan. Bobby, we were on the bench. We were talking a little bit earlier about coming back to Owen Sound, a place where you've had so much success, a very important part of your life. But coming back here tonight, seeing a full barn at the Bayshore, this just must take you down memory lane.
It does, yeah. I've been looking forward to getting on the ice for a couple of days now, and I think I can speak for a lot of guys that played here, what the community meant to us, and you see a lot of guys come back here and spend time here, and I haven't been able to do that for a long period of time, playing as much as I did, but to come back and be part of this with these guys and Hockey Day in Canada, just incredible.
Well, we all appreciate you coming here. Absolutely. And obviously a big theme of this entire week in Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, of course, is inclusion and everybody being part of this. And you see all the folks here tonight, and you've seen the way the game has grown. And for you now, recently retired, you look at the state of hockey and you must just think, we're heading in the right direction.
I think so. Yeah, I think I would have had a few more points. How good is Blair Turnbull? Like, unbelievable. So I think we all watch women's hockey, but you don't get to appreciate it until you skate alongside them, and it's just incredible. All the females that played, but at this level and in this town in particular, the way that I've seen the growth and just coming back. There's a Starbucks here now. Like, so the town's grown tremendously, the game's grown tremendously, and it's a special place for all of us.
It certainly is. Well, Bobby, congratulations. Thanks for coming back. We really, really great to have you here. Everybody, your MVP, Bobby Ryan. And Fred, before I do send it back up to you, Ron McLean was to get us started here tonight. So Ron, why don't you take us home? I'd love to bring you over right now. Whoa, this was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks, Mark. First of all, for your dad and the love of the game that Georgina and your dad represent. This has been an unbelievable experience. You know how Lanny was talking about Boria last night? Everybody in Owen Sound feels the same about Ray. So yeah, thank you for the great work you do and the great work that he did. Same with Fred Wallace up there in the corner. Lanny, come on up. And Darcy. We'll make it quick, but we thought tonight we would try to honor the other history of Owen Sound, which is obviously Billy Bishop. We thought we could fly. That didn't happen. Tom Thompson, we thought we would paint a portrait. That didn't happen. And Norman Bethune, we all could use a blood transfusion, so there's one out of three's not bad. Lanny, how about a quick word from you?
I have to say, what a heck of a game that was. Darcy handpicked his boys. Wendell had no idea what he was doing, but he was obviously a better general manager than Darcy. Our girls outplayed their girls. What more can I say? It has been 3 unbelievable days here in Owen Sound. We can't wait till all day tomorrow. Ron McLean, I believe, is on the air for 10.5 hours. You got numerous hockey games, including some right here in Owen Sound. It has been a phenomenal week. We cannot thank you enough.
That was well said, Lenny, and that is the first time you beat me in the 10 years that we've been doing this. So you better thank Wendell. We've had an outstanding time since we've arrived in Owen Sound. It's an amazing community. You can tell by the people and the way that you interact with each other and the way you interact with us. We couldn't have asked for a better place to come for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada for this season, even though it's been 3 seasons in the making. But we're having an outstanding time, and obviously tomorrow is a big day for all of us. You're coast to coast, and Ron's going to put on a show like you guys never seen before. He's probably one of the best people to host this event in the history of hockey, and we're very proud to have him. And lastly, on a personal note, we don't get to do this much anymore. You know, the last 3 seasons with hockey not being able to be done in certain areas and teammates getting back together and being in the locker room together, it's been a treat to chat hockey again and interact with everybody, not only the guys that I played with and played against over the course of my career, but also to meet the females that play this great game across Canada. It's been a pleasure to play with you and against you tonight, and let's go get them tomorrow.
Thank you for your kindness, Darcy. I was -3. I didn't expect that. MacArthur's, you are the finest officials I have ever seen. Thank you to the MacArthur clan. We're in the JD rink. What a night. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much, Ron. Thank you very much, Mark. We would ask both teams to line up for a group picture. As you can see, Wendell is coordinating everything. We will have a group picture of Team Tucker and Team McDonald. And then following the group picture, we'll throw things down to Sarah Carmichael. And Sarah from Mix 106.5 will be giving away 6 lucky jerseys tonight, game-worn jerseys, 1 from Darcy Tucker, 1 from Wendell Clark, 1 from Ron McLean, 1 from Lanny McDonald, 1 from Andrew Ferentz, and 1 from Anthony Stewart. So to those of you that have lucky tickets, Sarah will be making the draw of the jerseys. Fans, let's hear it for Team Tucker and Team McDonald. All right, 6 different tickets were given away by Sarah Carmichael. So Darcy Tucker, Wendell Clark, Ron McLean, Lanny McDonald,
And right there, that you see that group of beautiful people that participated tonight in the alumni game for Hockey Day celebrations here in Owen Sound. A lot of faces on that team, just proof that hockey really is for everybody. And we saw that here tonight. A 6-5 victory for Team McDonald. A lot of bragging from Lanny McDonald during that post-game celebration.
Yeah, there was a lot of bragging from Lanny, and maybe the speech earlier in the game worked, right? And you know what? He's still got another day and a half to brag as well. So I'm sure if you're down at the park tomorrow and you have a chance to talk to Lanny, he's probably going to talk about the big win here tonight at the Bayshore Community Center.
Now, Darcy Tucker, too, mentioned that this was the first time in 10 years that Lanny's team has beaten Darcy's team. So we saw some history, I guess, in Owen Sound tonight.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's talk about more of the events that are happening as part of Hockey Day. Obviously, this chapter is now closed, the alumni game. But Rob McLean was down there announcing, and it was mentioned that he's got a pretty busy day tomorrow, a full 10-hour broadcasting day from Harrison Park. There will be 3-4 NHL games tomorrow that will be carried. There will also be the games happening here. So we've got the women's game we've talked about, the University women's game, and of course the Owen Sound Attacker in action tomorrow night as well. Part of Hockey Day in Canada, an earlier game for them taking on the Peterborough Petes. There's the full list on your screen right now as you can see, and it is a very busy day. The Jack Armstrong Road Hockey Tournament also part of the festivities. Are you going to that tomorrow?
Yeah, actually, I'm one of the organizers for that Josh Armstrong Road Hockey Tournament. We got a great group of 4 teams coming down there. We're going to do a wonderful opening ceremonies. We do have a check presentation, some gifts for all the kids that are participating. Every kid gets a home and away jersey. The rink looks awesome down there for road hockey. The Good Cheer rink looks fantastic for Ron to be skating on, and some shinny and that to be taking place. It's going to be a great day down at the park tomorrow, starting with the Stanley Cup coming down there. If you have a chance, get down to the park. Just a reminder, you're not driving into the park. Right, you're not going to get into the park if you think you're going to drive down there. Go for a nice walk. Supposed to be -1, -2 tomorrow, beautiful day. Or hop on one of the shuttles that I think are running every 15 minutes.
Yes, it is a very busy time when they do these events. It will be packed at Harrison Park, so do plan accordingly, as Ken mentioned. Here's an idea of the NHL action that's going to be happening tomorrow. You see the first game up there, the Scotiabank Showcase. That will be taking place beginning at 11 a.m. Then we go to Calgary. Tampa Bay Lightning are in town to take on the Flames. It'll be the Leafs and Canadians, a big one there, a classic battle on Hockey Day. That's a 6:30 start. Jets and Senators will go at the same time tomorrow night from Ottawa. And then the late game in Vancouver, the Oilers there, Connor McDavid looking to continue the Canucks woes they've had as of late. And as of right now, I believe that Adrian Musso, you can see him on your screen standing by there. He's just waiting to grab a player from this game. So Adrian is standing by. We'll keep talking, though, as we wait for Adrian to grab that interview. Let's talk about more that's happening tomorrow. Let's talk about the Owen Sound Attack. They've got a featured game here tomorrow night. Had a little bit of trouble tonight against the London Knights. I haven't seen the score as of late, but it doesn't look like they were successful in London tonight. This is a big weekend for the Petes. Peterborough tomorrow night, Ottawa on Sunday, the #1 team in the OHL. If the Attack are going to get some points this weekend, it's going to take hard effort.
Yeah. Well, they've had a tough stretch here, 4 games. So we had Barrie in town the other night, who I think is sitting 3rd in the East. If they're not 3rd, they're 4th, and Peterborough's 3rd or 4th. In London tonight, London, I believe, 2nd in the West. They might be off there by a position or 2, JC. And like you said, the Petes tomorrow night, and then the Ottawa 67s rolling to town Sunday afternoon for a 2 o'clock game. So tough schedule. The Attack are slowly getting healthy here. They might actually be healthy. Colby Barlow's on a roll, so let's see. Hopefully we see a great game tomorrow night in Owen Sound against the Petes, and Sunday against the 67s.
No doubt there might be some extra scouts in the stands with the festivities here this weekend. And Colby Barlow, speaking of him, actually had the opportunity to meet Bobby Ryan the other day, and the two were exchanged, I'm sure, some tips on how to score goals in the NHL, and I'm sure that Colby Barlow is going to score many when he gets drafted.
I don't know if he scored tonight. Hopefully he scored tonight. I can't recall, 7 or 8 game goal scoring streak going into this game. After having a 10-game goal scoring streak there, ended that just a month or so ago. So he's been on a tear.
I understand that Mark and Spencer are standing by at ice level. Let's send things down to them.
We are down here, ice level. We were on the bench all night. I gotta tell you, Spencer, this was such a fun evening. I don't know about you, but I had a blast.
I mean, a blast doesn't even explain my emotions on the bench as just a guy aspiring to be a broadcaster, being around legends like Lanny McDonald, Wendell Clark, even Darcy Tucker, I think lands in the legend category, Mark, at least for Leaf fans for sure. It's just a surreal night for me. It's been a surreal day for me, and tomorrow's only gonna get better.
Yeah, you're right about that. And Bobby Ryan mentioned it in his post-game acceptance speech of the MVP award about some of the fantastic female hockey players we saw here tonight. The game continues to grow. There's so much skill, and what a platform this was. A packed Bayshore, over 3,000 people in attendance. It doesn't get much better than this, and I have to say, we've been talking about it all week when it comes to Hockey Day in Canada. 3 years was worth the wait. This has been awesome, and I think these is clearly going to be memories that's going to stick with this community for a long time.
Not just the players here, obviously, but the high school teams playing earlier today in front of a packed house. You were here for both of those games. It was a packed house here for the high school games. And then we still have a day to go, Mark. We still have the youth sport women's game between Waterloo and Guelph you're going to do there with Zach and Adrian, as well as the attack game. And then not a part of Hockey Day in Canada, we got the attack game on Sunday. So talk about hockey, and more hockey here at Hockey Day in Canada.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I certainly encourage everybody, if you haven't been able to get out to any of the events just yet, head on down to Harrison Park tomorrow, because we know it's going to go for over 12 hours. It all begins just after 11 a.m. down at Harrison Park. Get there early, though. I encourage you. Take this all in, because we're making memories here this weekend, and I know this is going to stick with me for a very long time. Spencer, it was a lot of fun working with you. Great being on the bench, catching up with all the players, the coaches. We hope everybody really enjoyed it. Fantastic job by our entire crew. I'm not sure if we're going up to the booth or if we're going to Adrian, but this is the fun part. Normally I'm up in the booth waiting for them to throw it to me, so I'm just going to say good night from the ice. We'll let them take it home.
Thanks, Mark, for that. Mark and Spencer did an awesome job with the bench interviews. JC and Ken, great call of the game. It's Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, Celebrity Alumni game. It was a blast. 6-5, Team McDonald takes it down for the first time in 10 years. He beats Darcy Tucker's team. What an event. The city is buzzing. I hope everybody enjoys Hockey Day in Canada tomorrow, live from Harrison Park in beautiful Owen Sound. That does it for everything tonight. I'm Adrian Musso. Good night.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hello, I'm Liz Dowdsville, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. In 2008, carbon monoxide, a deadly invisible gas, killed an entire family in our province. That tragedy led to a new law requiring homes with potential CO sources to have alarms. John Gignac's family members passed away that day, and he shares his story to save others.
Please make sure you have working CO alarms in your home. Protect your family today.
Tuesday on City TV.
I'm Detective Charlie Hudson. Assume you have a warrant? Yeah, right here.
The Bark is back to take a bite out of crime.
Definitely picked up the scent of something.
On a new night.
Good job, partner.
Hudson and Rex. New episodes return Tuesday at 8/7 Central on City TV or stream on City TV Plus, the app, or citytv.com.
Download the free Stingray Music mobile app.